Hello and welcome to this video from UHB Libraries. This video will discuss how to interpret a forest plot to assist you when critically appraising literature. A forest plot is often used in systematic reviews and meta-analysis in order to provide a visual summary of each of the studies included. Forest plots typically follow a similar layout. The first column will list the trials included in the study, normally with the name of the lead researcher or researchers and with the year of publication. The second column provides the figures from the intervention and comparison groups, showing how many people had the outcome of interest and the overall number of people in each group. The third column is the main body of the forest plot, and which is what we will look at in more detail next, while the final column shows the details from the third column in numbers. On a forest plot, you will see a mixture of lines and shapes, but what do these tell us? The vertical line is known as a line of null effect. This shows the point where there is no difference between the intervention and the comparison groups in relation to the outcomes. The horizontal line represents the confidence interval, which we have discussed in previous tutorials, for each study. Ideally, you want to see a short horizontal line, as this would show a narrow confidence interval and therefore indicate better precision in the results. The actual range of figures for the confidence intervals is what you will see in that final column. You will also notice these squares and how they differ in size. The squares represent the weight of the trial or the study, in other words, the quality of that study. Often those studies which are given a larger weighting are also those with larger sample sizes. The bigger the square, potentially the better the quality. The diamond at the bottom of the plot represents the overall combined confidence intervals. Again, note its size. It's also important to check whether it touches or crosses the vertical line. This tends to show that the results are not statistically significant. This is also true of any horizontal lines which cross over. Let's take a look at an example. We'll be using a forest plot from the paper High Flow Nasal Oxygen versus Conventional Oxygen Therapy in Gastrointestinal Endoscopy with Conscious Sedation, Systematic Review and Meta-Analysis. If you want to have a go at interpreting this forest plot, please pause the video here. We can see in this forest plot that the two studies included have small squares with long horizontal lines. The diamond at the bottom is also quite large and broad. Overall, although none of the lines are actually crossing the vertical line, it still seems to suggest that the results are not statistically significant, as the weighting is very low and the confidence intervals are very long. Thank you for watching this video. Please contact us if you have any further questions around critical appraisal, or you can visit our Moodle courses available 24/7.